is not related to anything ever, but do you know what an orca is, right? Okay. Like the whale, like a killer whale.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Some people don't know that, and that like surprises me so much.
Yeah. It's important for you to know. I do know what an orca is.
I mean, I thought you should know if you didn't know. I guess.
Is that moment of interest?
You know, I couldn't. I just. He's like. Nick is like. He's very smart. He's very smart, and I was talking to him about how I watched Blackfish.
Good job, Sam.
The very controversial documentary. Stop that. More movie that.
Right tuck, Sam. Right tuck.
And I was like, yeah, it's all about orcas, and I was like, kept saying orca and orca and orca, and he's like, all right. He's like, that's really cool, but what is an orca? And I was like, and like he's like a really smart guy. And I was like,
My life is marine biology. Where have you been?
right? Like, I like would love to work with them. And like, I was like, dude, what? But yeah, so we got that figured out, and then he's a twin sister who's equally smart, and she's very smart. She goes to JMU actually, but no, she's like in the honors program. She's like in an honors frat. Like she's a smart girl. And Nick was like, yeah, Stacey, do you know what an orca is? And she was like, not really. She's like,
Come on, Sam. You got this.
Oh my god. I don't know how you do political stuff though. I can't
Good job,
handle it when people are so like close-minded about it. I'm just like, I'm gonna walk away. I'm like, yeah, I really can't talk to you. You're being dumb.
I can.
Nice job.
I could see that. Definitely. Were you always in the
I don't
middle?
see it like any use in only ever talking to people who think the way that I do.
Oh no, I totally I like to hear about other people's opinions, but like I'm really opinionated. Like when I believe something, I get like really offended if people are like trying to change my opinion on something, which is probably hypocritical because I'm all like, no, you should. No, not like I shouldn't think that, but like you should see it from this side, and like I do see things from other sides. Like I'm not blind. Like I just. Some people are just like, they get all aggressive, fight you on things. Like my roommate fights me on like everything.
No, yeah, they don't like that. I'll walk away from. If it turns into like a fight, like I'll talk about anything. Yeah, I'll even like debate, almost argue about stuff. But if it turns into a fight, nothing is worth
It's
that
just
to
like,
me.
well, okay, so my roommate, I love her, but she's very, I think that she likes to not have the same opinion as me, just so that she can, okay, she has to be right all the time, which is her thing. She has to be right all the time. So like we were talking about Blackfish, and I was like, yeah, I was like, well, you know, it's very much like they use scary music when the whales come out, you know, like trying. It was like it's an opinion piece, like they're trying to persuade you to hate SeaWorld forever and ever and ever. That's their goal. Like that was their end goal. It's a persuasive piece. And she was like, I don't even. Like, SeaWorld's awful. It's terrible. Whatever. And I was like, okay. And then SeaWorld just released like a paper about why Blackfish was wrong about them, you know. And they were like, you know, you only show pieces of the trials, like minutes, and we were in there for hours. Like you can't say all these things about, you know, how terrible we are and how bad we treat our trainers. And like I talked to an orca trainer that worked at SeaWorld for 9 years. And he's like, no, it's a movie. He's like, it's not a documentary, it's a movie. Not, basically none of it's true. And like, there are like things about SeaWorld that's like, I'm not saying they're angels, but for me it was just like, no, they're bad, they're terrible. Of course they put out that letter, they have to for publicity. And I was like, well, obviously, but like, they're not gonna lie that much. I don't know. It's like I work with an animal trees. It's like, oh, this is what I want to do with my life.
Right. That's why it gets personal. It's something that's,
Come on, Sam, you got
And she just like has no, but like we've talked about this kind of stuff before, like about like big like world events, and I'm just like, oh, like that was wrong, and she's like, yeah, well, it wasn't that bad. And I'm like, right.
Good job, Sam.